Hey guys, it's Chris with the Gorilla Gunfighter, and today we're doing a review on the Artificum Solace Clever Girl fixed blade. Go ahead and give you the specs. The blade itself is 4.5 inches overall length. Tip to tip is 9.25 inches. The thickness of the steel is 3/16 of an inch, and that is 01 tool steel. It is Chisel Ground, and it comes with a G10 handle, and there's an acid etch finish on the blade. I'll show you that in just a second. Right now, it says it's G10 on their website. I think this is an older version. This looks like linen micarta to me. I could be wrong. I'm not a handle material guy, so I could be wrong, but it's illustrated on their website as being G10, so they probably changed that. We'll start with the outside. It comes with a Kydex sheath. They're changing the paracord to a Tek-Lok. I much prefer a Tek-Lok over this paracord. I'm not going to pull any punches. I do not like the paracord idea at all. It's awful. You know, a lot of us carry paracord, but also a lot of us don't. And granted, this knife is geared towards folks that carry knives and guns and need stabbing, slashing, killing instruments. So, you know, a regular housewife or you know, mailman probably is going to carry this thing. But that being said, the versatility of a Tek-Lok and it being easier to use than this, you know, trumps, you know, the Tek-Lok, or trumps rather the paracord over the Tek-Lok. But anyway, so Kydex sheath, and the new ones are going to come with the Tek-Lok. You can go ahead and look at the knife. Get the sheath out of the way. And here is what your knife's going to look like. Obviously, it is a Persian style blade with the belly being a long sweeping, you know, blade with a chisel grind. The majority of the grind appears to be on this side. Of course, you can see their stamp and the acid etch finish on it. And this blade, I have used it, so there is some patina, some, you know, odd marks and dings and dents and things on it, but it's, you know, it's performed fine. But the majority of the grind, it being a chisel grind, for you guys that don't know, chisel grind just means it's just like a chisel. It's ground on one side and it is flat on the other. And so I mean, it cuts fine, it shaves hair. Let's see if we can. There we go. I mean, that's a bald spot right there. That's a lot of hair we just shaved off my arm right there. So I'm going to look like I have the mange. So anyway, really sharp. That came to me that sharp. I have not sharpened this. I'm bad at sharpening knives. I have other people that can do it for me because I'm terrible at it. But anyway, it's 01 tool steel, so it will rust. Keep it oiled or frog lubed. I've used frog lube on this, and it seems to work great. It's really cool looking. The acid etch is really neat. And there's an overall look at the blade. Again, I think this is linen micarta, and they're changing to G10. Of course, okay, right here at the end, a lot of guys have been wanting to use or call these glass breakers, especially on a lot of these knives, or the selling point being, oh, it's a glass breaker on there. Well, don't use it as a glass breaker. That's a terrible idea, because what's going to happen is you're going to be showing off for your buddies and go to a junkyard somewhere or find a piece of glass. You're going to try to break it, and your whole hand is going to go through there, and you're going to cut yourself all to hell. So don't do that. As for lanyard, or just leave it alone, is my suggestion. So anyway, it's a good, decent knife. This is a Midtech knife, or hang on one second before I get into that. There's some jimping up there. It's decently aggressive. You can, your thumb's not going to slip. As well as the texturing on the grip itself. It's not as aggressive, but it allows you to purchase if your hands are wet. These are Midtech. Most of these are. Again, for those of you who don't know, Midtech is where you CNC or have a knife design drawn out and you send it into a machinist and they laser cut sheet metal, or in this case, the 01 tool steel or whatever steel you're using for your knives, so you can get a lot of knives going at once, which is what a lot of knife companies are doing right now. These guys do custom work, and I'm sure if you have an idea or suggestion, they'd be more than happy to sort of entertain it, or they just tell you to, you know, kick sand. So anyway, guys, this, and on their website, these are going for about, I want to say anywhere from $250 to $295. I'm not 100% sure. Cost of materials, as far as, you know, I mean, this is a, you know, it's a knife. Cost of materials go up, cost of steel goes up. So, and you know, cost of labor could change. So don't quote me on the $250 to $295, but I think that's around where it's at right now. I'll make sure I put a link in there, or a link to their website on the description. And if you guys have any questions, let me know. I'll try to get them answered. And you know, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And if you guys have any comments, or you have any suggestions on how to do these videos better, let me know. I'm open. And you guys have a good one. Thanks.